folks. It's a rematch from Wimbledon. Qualifying round one, an epic. Alex Bolt beating Jannik Sinner 12-10. This is completely different, though, on the hard courts here in Lexington. A very warm day in Lexington as well. On top of it, fifth match in 5 days for both players. So we'll see how they react to the conditions here today. Mike Cation joining you in Lexington, Kentucky. Lots on the line for these two. Sinner looking for his second title. Bolt is looking for his third. It will be the Aussie to serve as we're ready for play in Lexington.
Team love.
And lead to serve.
Bolt, 26 years of age, comes into the week at 152, 141 live, 134 with a win today. 2-4 in his career in Challenger finals. Last title for him last year in Zhuhai. It's the first final of the year. His first final since here on the USTA Pro Circuit in Fairfield, Northern California in October. That's the day's opening hole. We're off and running. For Bolt, wins this week over Liam Draxel, Roy Smith, Alexander Richard, all of those in 3 sets. Had some pretty ugly looking sets actually earlier in the week before closing in with a 3-2 victory yesterday in the semifinals. As always, Mike C. Tennis is where you can find me on Twitter. Love to have those thoughts, those comments. Conditions about 85 degrees, mostly sunny skies. There is some humidity as well, not as bad as it was 2 days ago.
Jannik Sinner to serve.
So shouldn't have any issues with heat and humidity. It's Jannik Sinner now at love 1.
Good team love.
Game.
At first service.
Oh!
At second service.
Sinner is 17 years of age. Birthday in 12 days. 194 in the world officially. Obviously a new career high coming up on Monday. 169 live, 158 with a win here today. Wins this week for him over Zakharov, Cressy, Lee. All of those in 3 sets before having an easier day himself yesterday. 2-4 over JC Aragoni. This is the 3rd final of his career. Both the previous ones came this year, winning his first title back in February in Bergamo. Hold is easy for him as well, to 1-all. Now it's 12-10, their matchup at Wimbledon this year in the 3rd set. Sinner had 20 break chances through the day, converting just 3. On the other side, Alex Bolt had 9 break chances. He converted 3 of those. Sinner actually won 2 more points than Bolt. Bolt at 1-all.
Love. All.
Just to talk about the level in that epic between them. Bolt had 48 winners to just 32 unforced errors. For Sinner, it was 66 and 44. First double fault and the first bit of trouble. Got up around shoulder level. Big kicker there from Mr. Bolt.
Thank you.
It's been a mix of ATP and challenger level events as he's gotten past the age of 25. Wants to be up at that 250 level and beyond just a little bit more. Hence, for him just to be in his first final of the year is not exactly surprising. Two misses on second serves there from Sinner, actually taking 2 different approach attacks, I should say return attacks. One up the baseline, one well behind it. Misses both looks. Chance now for Sinner. The look has been there for Alex Bolt, and I think back to just the tough start he had against Liam Draxel, and then against Roy Smith as well, losing those sets 6-1, 6-3. Has had to dig himself out of holes multiple times. The lefty advantage, obviously, if there's just that single break chance. Now by Alex Bolt and a third deuce. chance. Well, that's going to get a audible obscenity warning to boot. 2-1, Sinner with an early break. You're watching live streaming on the USTA Pro Circuit. Well, Roger Pennington just giving a soft warning there to Alex about his language. Probably could have given him a little bit more, but it's a quick break for Jannik Sinner. Mike C. Tennis is where you can find me on Twitter. I got a question about Sinner's ankle. I don't know that it was his ankle that was bothering him yesterday in his second set against J.C. Aragoni. It was left foot or ankle. There was definitely a limp there. No signs of it yet. It was a very quick warm-up for him. Only about 15 or 20 minutes out on court right about noon. I think it's also going to be very interesting to watch Sinner and that serve percentage. That's been a major question for him throughout this week. He's been hovering around 50% in his 4 matches. Against Bolt at Wimbledon, it was around 58%.
Dirty love.
But absolutely, we will be keeping an eye on that left foot through this match.
30-15.
Game, Sinner.
If he's able to increase that serve percentage on a more regular basis, good things will happen. Just the ability to get some more free points, lessen the stress on the body. But he does consolidate. And so far, so good. A very solid 8 of his first 10.
15 love. All.
That's that capability from just about anywhere on the court. And he still isn't finished developing. Behind the baseline, easy looking swing for the inside in forehand. Another opening for the Italian. That's just a awkward-looking swing. No movement there whatsoever for Alex Bolt. 2 more break chances for Jannik Sinner. That's really creative. Sinner cheating up, thinking a drop shot was coming, and Bolt punishes him up the line.
Out! 15-30.
Advantage Bolt. Deuce.
You know what Bolt does so well with his lefty forehand, he's very comfortable, more so on the ad side, because he has that ability to take that forehand cross and using that lefty little flick up the line, inside out. That is his incredible weapon. Just those quick hands, quick wrists. But if he doesn't find that proper angle, that's what can happen. Yeah, now this is starting to play out a little bit more like the Sinner Lee Ducky match, with Sinner firing, applying a lot of pressure. It's a third look.
Jannik Sinner.
A dropper right into the bottom of the net, and Sinner a 2-break edge now, 4-1 in the first. Well, we've got, of course, the women's final underway as well, and over there it's a 2-break edge as well for Dabin Kim of South Korea. 4-1 over the American Ann Lee. So keep an eye on that. I believe yesterday that Kim and Sinner were warming up together. As you see, that's Ann Lee, the near side of the court. Pushed around right now. Goodness. Sinner here, 4-1. That's the first time he reached down at that left foot, and I know someone tweeted at me yesterday. I apologize, I didn't don't remember who it was, just talking about how during the clay court season he did have a blister on that left foot. So, you know, everything kind of plays out like that might be the same injury here. Nice little flick there by Alex Bolt.
12-30.
And frankly, yesterday, had J.C. Aragoni been able to just kind of get over the hump, he was down a break early in the second set. Had he been able to break back and apply a little bit more pressure down the stretch of the second, I really don't know about what happens in a third set. Didn't hit the lob clean, but he still gets the break chances. First 3 of the day for Alex Bolt. There's one.
Sinner leads
We
4
said
games to 2.
first serve percentage has been such a major question here for Sinner. Today it has not. Right now he is serving 12 of 16, which is a very solid 75%, but 1 of 4 now on his second serve points. First set when they met a month or so ago, a little over a month, 6-2 to Sinner. Bolt coming back 7-5 in the second, 12-10 in the third. Long. Times when he's getting stretched out to his forehand side, it's causing a bit of a problem. He is so comfortable taking that ball line. It's just very difficult when you're being pulled that far.
All.
Serve and volley to boot there, and Bolt has made things tight. It is 4-3, headed into the ball change at the Kentucky Bank Tennis Championships. Ann Lee, goodness, that is absolute steamroll. We've suddenly got a set on our hands. It's 4-3, Sinner with new balls.
Please, thank you. Wait, please, thank you. Team love.
Feels like it's been a very high amount of unreturned serves here on the day so far. I would not say that this is as sharp as what the stats show from Wimbledon.
Out! 40-30.
$30-15.
Misfires again, turning on that inside-in forehand. That was a problem for him as well earlier this week in his matchup with Zakharov until he was able to just get locked in. Keeps firing, and that will be long-term to his credit.
Added center.
that's the pattern that Bolt looks for, but instead of going with the little inside outer, he goes again, big heavy roll in the cross court, and it costs him. It's 5-3. It looks like he really had set up. It's for Bolt, just that little space, about 2 feet just to the left of the center hash. He got it there and didn't pull the trigger. So this time, Sinner is able to extend his lead. Looking to stay in it. Sinner has been going a bit aggressive after his returns, even on Bolt's firsts through this day. That's just good placement more than anything else. I got a comment just asking if I think these two players are moving a little bit slower, and I do. I think it's a combination of 5 matches in 5 days.
First service. Yeah.
That's a ripper of a forehand from Alex Bolt, so he'll force the issue to 5-4. We'll see if Sinner can close out the first when we return. Falling off just a little bit here. Let's see if he can find some first serves, grab a couple of free points as he tries to close out set number 1 at 5-4. I don't know how he serves flat wide on the deuce. Says Bolt to Maverick Baines up in the stands. Well, he's got the height to be able to do it, Alex. Able to go back to back.
Welcome. Thank you.
Just not finding good consistency here. It's a lot of missed second, third balls for both players.
40,
it is a set point, though. get another set point.
Serve on that side.
How does he get that serve on that side? It's just an incredible angle, even according to Bolt. Set point number 2.
Deuce.
Kim leads 2 games to 1.
That's a third set point again. Bolt right there. It's a little bit sluggish still. That floats wide, and this first set, again a bit sloppy, but it is 6-4 to the Italian. 1 set away from his second title. You're watching live streaming on the USTA Pro Circuit.
Time.
40 love.
Second set.
All right, so Bolt serves to start set number 2. So let's talk about the big picture here. You know, we've heard just rumors of this match. If you weren't at Bolt Sinner 1 at Wimbledon, you've just heard these rumors about how good of a match this is. We haven't had many points like that where it's 7 shots or more, and that's not what we're going to see here today, because the fact, as I mentioned, 5 matches in 5 days. I think it's at this point where Bolt, who has a little bit more diversity in his game, maybe it's time to get things just a little bit more murky. Find a way to adjust rhythm with some drop shots. Obviously, the serve percentage is going to have to be pretty high for him as well. Perfect. That's the weapon. That's the one for him.
40-15. Game ball.
Nice way to restart here in set number 2 with his second ace of the day. Well, Aptos, the draw is out. Demir Jumhur is the top seed next week. Stevie Johnson, the 2 seed. It's been a while since we've seen him on the USTA Pro Circuit. Looking forward to, I'm going to be watching just a little bit of Aptos this coming week. I'll be getting ready for Cincinnati, spending some time at home, but the draw is packed. Wild card, Ryan Harrison, Donald Young, Jensen Brooksby, Brandon Holt, and Sam Riffis. Daniel, 3 seed next week. And it's an absolutely packed draw. in Northern California. Sinner will be there.
Out. 15 love.
Unseeded. 3 seed this week, unseeded next week. It's Maverick Baines, as we mentioned. The right to play Bjorn Fratangelo. It would not surprise me, especially if he goes on to win this match, if we don't actually see Sinner in Aptos. If the big goal is to make a dent in U.S. Open qualies, it might be better, especially as he did appear to have a little bit of a limp yesterday, to take a week off. Especially, he would have to play on Tuesday because he has a first round, a round of 64 match. Whoops. There it is again, just missing long from Bolt. Game point. A couple of them here for Sinner. He keeps going wide on the deuce side, much to Mr. Bolt's dismay. First to the set, fifth of the day. 1-all. Doubles champions yesterday. Diego Hidalgo and Martin Redlicki, 2-2 over Roberto Maitin and Jackson Withrow. It's a first challenger title for both those guys who are all-Americans. Collegiate products here in the States. Hidalgo at Florida, Redlicki, of course, a two-time NCAA champion at UCLA. Going back to the well, and Sinner sat on it. And it's important, crucial, frankly, for Bolt to stay out on top here, to be able to use scoreboard pressure down the stretch of this set. Set for him.
Wait, please. Thank you. Ball.
Now it's been easy here so far. 3 holds to 15 to 2-1 early in the second at the Kentucky Bank Tennis Championships. Inside, Kim Dub-In just broke Ann Lee to love to get back on serve in the second set. They're at 3-all. Kim is just closing in now on a title on the women's side. Sinner at 1-2.
Love.
There's the laser again. In days where you're not at your best, you got to trust and rely on what got you to the dance. And that's it for him. Those points of 7, 8, 9 plus swings just have been pretty rare today. Absolutely hammered home with the inside outer from Jannik Sinner, ending that little threat.
2 games all.
It's 2-all. Part of the issue for Bolt is the fact that he hasn't been able to exploit Sinner's lack of mobility in terms of versus his average mobility.
Love.
Bread and butter. Moving forward, pulling Sinner off to the backhand wing, and you're starting to see it more and more from Bolt, simplifying. Set against Sinner, if he gets his full weight behind a couple of those swings, you can't really do much about it.
Saw that wide too?
It was really tight. I can't be sure on that one.
that's good metagame as Sinner once again is sitting on that little forehand from Bolt. But this time Bolt has an answer. Perfect stab save there and a finish up the line to boot. Game point for Alex Bolt.
Game ball.
Only lost 3 points on serve so far in the set, has Alex Bolt. He's got a 2-3-2. We're on serve in the second. Jannik Sinner now, 2-3. So it was around this time yesterday, in terms of the match time, that Sinner started having some mobility issues where he was noticeably limping. About an hour in, we just crossed over the hour mark in the last game.
15-all.
I have no doubt that someone within Bolt's orbit told Alex about that. And if not, it's criminal. Also criminal to throw in 2 doubles in a game. Bolt with an opening here. He's now right at 50% for this second set as the legs get a little weary. Yeah, ridiculously good. Matching Bolt angle for angle.
30-all.
This is the first break chance of the set, not surprisingly coming with a 2-double game. Jannik Sinner. Bolt is 1-4-3 here on the day.
15-30.
He gets the break. That is all on Sinner through that game. 4 unforced errors.
Bolt leads 4 games, 2-2.
So the turnaround, and it's a new racket as well. That one is just being swung around, flailing. Stays in one piece, however. Sinner seems to be pretty even keel. Funny how that works sometimes, isn't it? We start talking about how he's faded a little bit yesterday at this time. And sure enough, 2 doubles, 2 forehand errors. Match on our hands now. New balls 4-2. Oh, he's got it. Ridiculous stuff from Alex Bolt. The hands, the wherewithal.
15-all.
third of the set. Emphatic hold to love for Alex Bolt. He has turned things around 5-2 in the second. They will now wait for our trophy presentation. Could be a while as Sinner serves 2-5.
Love.
What that confidence can do, and now, yeah, there's a little bit of a hitch in the giddy up for Mr. Sinner. Now, walking around before that point, just enough.
Oh. 30-15.
Pretty simple hold this time for Sinner as Bolt going for a little bit more. Gets us to 5-3. It's on the racket now of the Aussie for his first title of the year. 7-5 in their second set at Wimbledon about a month ago. Everything playing out relatively similar. Nothing there on that backhand. Sinner throws up his hands, asking for help from the heavens. Another one of those balls that I think earlier in the week, maybe he's able to track down a little bit easier. Set points, Bolt. very clean set there from Alex Bolt, and we're headed to a decider. You're watching live streaming on the USTA Pro Circuit. Hard challenge. Well, the sun apparently a bit of an issue now from Mr. Sinner from this north side.
Love 15. All.
Can't miss that if you're bold. You really can't. Got up a little bit higher than he wanted to make contact. But at love 15, you have to get that ball. You have to find a way. I've said it throughout this week. Bold is so good making contact waist and lower. Struggles when it's elbow or higher. It's a pretty big difference. It makes contact at a lower swing point than I think a lot of players.
That first service.
Sinner, by the way, served at just 50% for that second set. You have to make one here. 0 for 4.
Oh! 40-15.
This is, for Bolt, a massive disappointment to get 4 second serves to look at. 3 unreturnables out of that. Game points for Sinner. And a slider ace to boot. One love here in the third. They did get that trophy presentation in, and we're thankful for that. Last night, the men, it was about an hour from the end of the men's doubles championships, won by Hidalgo and Red Licky, before we got to the trophy presentation. Poor Jackson Withrow just stayed out on court for the entire time, just waiting, fuming about his loss. So I'm glad they were able to get that done so the women could move on. And now all the focus here on court number 1, the Ryan Holder Center Court at the Hillary J. Boone Tennis Center. It is Championship Sunday, presented by Michelob Ultra. Bolt taking an extra second here before he prepares to serve at love 1.
Love 15.
Two misses here from Bolte. Trouble. It's just a big difference in terms of how they've attacked the second serves. Bolt yet to make a first himself. 3 break chances for Sinner, who did not have a single look in that second set. And that is such a major difference. 3 of 4 for Sinner on his second serves. In his opening game, Bolt right now is 0 for 3.
Such an average, guys.
Such an average game. I would say it's below average. Sinner to love.
Way to waste all the hard work.
Yep. That's exactly right, Alex. Way to waste all the hard work, he says. Indeed, just gave that one away. Much like, frankly, Sinner gave away the break in the second.
Ball.
15 all.
Third. The other 2 coming when he was broken in the second. Yeah, you can just... So frustrating to not have capitalized on how these first couple of games have played out. This is all about the execution for Bolt.
Correction ball good. We play the point.
Sinner already into a full fist pump to celebrate 3-love.
$40-15.
Yeah, the execution. It's just been better in these first 3 games from Young. Early in the third here in Lexington. Don't, because I like to just stay pretty focused on what's happening in front of me instead of what I think necessarily should be happening. It's always been my philosophy. And then the other thing, the Under Review Tennis Podcast says he's very bullish on the Italian Sinner, and he is not alone. Lots of people think there are big things coming. Not a matter of if, but when. And frankly, Alex Bolt was one of them. Interviewed him yesterday and has a ton of respect for how big Sinner hits the ball. We all think, though, I think all the players I've talked to off the record and on the record, there's still maturation that will come in to his game. It will be pretty frightening when he gets to it if he can stay healthy.
40 love.
So on the scoreboard is Alex Bolt.
Center leads 3 games to 1.
He also is aware, Alex, of the fact that this young man, Sinner, struggled to close out Maxime Cressy earlier in the week. A match that I thought had the potential, at least, to be the match of the week. Served for it late in the second, but Cressy was able to find a break. It was actually just sloppy from Sinner in that game. Cressy won the second set before running out of gas. I think that's exactly where Bolt wanted to start that point, to get things on his terms on that forehand, but Bolt knows that that's always a risk, that Sinner's going to go for that heavy angle backhand cross.
Out!
30 love.
Again, just
40 love.
lax on that chip backhand. That's a couple of them, and had some in the last couple of matches as well. Specifically that quarterfinal against Alexander Richard. Now nearly taking out his left shin in the process. Game points for Sinner. Looking forward this entire day.
40-15.
Keeps finding that little cutter out wide, 4-1. Sinner with 7 aces now on the day.
One game to
Starts though with just finding some easy holds on your own serve and seeing what you can do to find a little opening on the Sinner service game. It's 1-4.
love.
First point he's won on second serve in this set.
Love.
Pair of them here in the third, right on the day. You can hear the Italian staff immediately bravo.
30-15.
Indeed.
ball. 3 balls.
That's 2 easy holds, or 4 holds. Of course, the damage already done. So it allows Sinner to be a little bit more free and aggressive. 4-2 heading into this ball change. It's been relatively quick to get to this point. Hour and 33 minutes to get through 6 games in the third set. Again, a lot of that due to the fact that rallies have been very short. Points have been very short. A lot of missed returns, a lot of missed second or third balls.
That first service.
How many missed returns on second serves in this set alone? At least 4 of them, if not 5. Second of the set for him.
15-all.
That's why those misses on the returns of second serves from Bolt just loom large. Opportunities have been there in this third set. Third ace for Sinner in the set. Just missing his target. Game point, Sinner. Net appearances in that Wimbledon match, he's had a slew of them, and today just hasn't had the opportunity for Bolt. And you see the difference there. Even though that return was lackluster from Bolt, at least he made Sinner hit another ball. First deuce. Again, it's just simplicity of making Sinner play as his legs are clearly not sharp. The first break chance for Bolt in this set. He's really trying to mix variety and depth. But this time, Sinner up to the task. Back to deuce. 2 of 5 now on the day for both. Right back behind him, and Bolt's got another look. What a return.
Advantage, Bolt.
Got it. Tough under the circumstances. Another break point fought off. Third deuce.
Jannik Sinner.
What a laser. Ripper from Alex Bolt. Not out of the woods yet for Jannik Sinner. Fourth deuce. Back was against the wall. And just a little cutter. Freezing Alex Bolt. What a ball from Sinner. Another game point. What a hold. Sinner is a game away from a title at the Kentucky Bank Tennis Championships. Two serves at 2-5.
Love 15.
It's the second of the day for him. It's in game 3. Way back. I'm sure the Italian fans right now are thinking, let's end it here.
Love 30.
Not make him have to go through a sticky service game once again. Bolt in real trouble. Somehow gets away from the racket of Jannik Sinner. What a second serve kicker from Bolt. Fourth ace in the set. 11 on the day. It's a little bit too big.
40,
That's a
30.
very fine angle to be stroking through. Bolt, game point.
Thank you for the ball, please.
Goes aggressively after that as well. So from love 30 down, Bolt finds a hold, and he's forced the issue. On the racket of Jannik Sinner now. For the set, he is 15 of 29 on his first serves. Obviously the big stat though, that's the difference between these two. His ability to convert second serve points. He's 9 of 14, whereas Bolt is 5 of 12. And that is really the only difference between the two in this set. Serving for it at 5-3. Starts with a double. Giacomo over in Italy tweeting in to say, I hope that Jannik's a great one, even though he usually loves to not close matches. It's not a great start. Just caught enough of the line. There it is. That's the ripper. Got exactly what he wanted with that change of directions, that floated backhand up the line. Sat on the cross and crushed it. What a get from Jannik Sinner. What a reach to stave off that love 40 hold. Are you kidding me? What a get from the youngster. Trying to do it again. Meanwhile, Sinner clearly trying to keep Bolt pinned in that deuce corner. 2 points away now. Championship point. The fourth ace of the day. One fought off. Perfectly placed on that return from Bolt to stretch Sinner.
Bad 8 Sinner.
Championship point number 2. He fought off another one with an epic. Been waiting all day for some of the rallies we heard about from Wimbledon, and that was one on match point. Have a seat for a moment, Mr. Sinner. Not too long. Back to deuce. Yanked one wide. Bolt gets his chance. He's 0 for 2 in the set. Bolt has done it, and now we've got the classic on our hands. It's 5-4, back on serve at the Kentucky Bank Tennis Championships. A bit later in the careers. Over his career, Bolt 2 and 4. In Challenger finals, Sinner 1 and 1. Bolt now 4-5.
15 love.
4 straight games with an ace. 12 on the day.
Oh! 30 love.
Yeah, it's a good body return.
30-15.
Second serves, it's been such a issue throughout this entire match. Both guys, though, as we come to a close near the finish line, winning about 50% of their second serve points. They missed it. Just a flat miss from Sinner. And a sarcastic thumbs up to his team up in the stands. There they are, right behind Alex Bolt. get his feet up to that shorter backhand. And Sinner 2 points away. Is there in plenty of time. 40-15. Jannik Sinner grabs another championship point, his third.
Waste.
I thought that was the right call when she made it.
It's closer to inside the line than outside. He's called it wide. You saw it wide as well.
I thought it was
That's
wide.
unbelievable, mate.
Yeah, I thought it was wide.
Roger Pennington has been very quiet through this entire match. Huge one there, match point down. Come on! The ball goes right back after it. 3 championship points averted. Deuce. Bolt's younger years marked with so many emotional moments for him, not always positive. We'll get another look. Sinner is continuing to just go backhand cross and really heavy, so Bolt doesn't have that angle that he wants. Championship match point number 4. The Sinner survives an incredible test from Alex Bolt and picks up his second career challenger title. 6'4", 3'6", 6'4". The youngest men's champion here at the Kentucky Bank Tennis Championships. And incredibly, when they played at Wimbledon, despite the fact that he lost, Sinner had won 2 more points. The exact opposite is true today, as Bolt wins 96 points to Sinner's 95. Well, Sinner is our champion. Sign some autographs, and we're going to have our trophy presentation momentarily. You're watching the USTA Pro Circuit.
Champion for 2019 is Jannik Sinner.
My English maybe is not so good as this one, but I will try my best. First of all, Alex, we played in Wimbledon, a tough one. Here a tough one. I think the season is still long. I hope you are doing great the rest of the season. I would like to say thanks for the ball kits. It's just unbelievable, you know. I played one match here just with 2 ball kits, you know, it's tough. All the organization and ball kits and chair umpire, line umpire, everyone I would like to thanks. And then of course I would like to thanks my team, which is supporting me basically all day long. So we had last week maybe a few days where I just made a little bit of a confusion, and but I would like to thank you guys, and of course all the practice center where I can practice all year long, and thank you everyone. Ciao.
Jannik Sinner. This concludes the award ceremony. We hope to see you back in 2020 for another edition of the Kentucky Bank Tennis Championships.
And that will do it for our broadcast week here in Lexington, with my thanks to Brooks Lundy and her staff as well. It's been a fun one, and don't forget, the USTA Pro Circuit continues tomorrow in Aptos, California.